back up in this thing, ready to get something on that wax.
Another session with the BrosTalk, where the beer's ice cold. BrosTalk. Another session with the BrosTalk. Come and tell us what you know. BrosTalk.
Yo. What up, world? What up, peoples and tweepers out there? It's your boy, T. Broski. Got my main man, King Dan, in the building with me. We got a long time special guest with us. It's been a long time in the making trying to get this guy on, time-wise. We're both working men.
You know how I go.
You know what I mean? But introduce yourself, player.
Man.
Let the world know who you is.
MP.
My guy.
It's me, man. Been there, done that, seen it all.
Man.
You know how I go.
That's my boy, man. We actually met in high school and stuff like that. Needless to say, he stole my spot on the football field. The reason I ain't where I'm supposed to be, you looking at him. Yours true.
It wasn't the glasses play.
See, this is how. If you gotta be a solidified Kalinian to even know about
to understand. If you know,
you know what I'm saying,
then you understand.
You know
But
about the glasses play.
that kind of pop. You know what I mean? That let the talent be seen. No field vision. No field vision at all. But the talent was out there.
I
man.
promise.
You know what I mean? That's how we. Hey man, how y'all players doing this evening, man?
Fantastic, brother.
Yeah, man. So shit, it's been well, it ain't been 20 years, but it's been 20 years since we graduated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Reunion happened. Shouts out to everybody that was there.
Nah, for sure.
Shouts out to everybody that was class of 2004 KHS, man.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to everybody. I was gonna say some craziness, but I don't even
Brittany Nelabani.
Yeah, shout out to Nelabani, Cherish, the whole committee. I don't really know. Alicia was on there. I don't know. I don't remember everybody, but shouts out to them all, man.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Things have changed since we've graduated. From teachers to fashion to lingo. You know what I mean? Everything has changed.
20 years, bro.
20 years, bro. 20 years and 20 inches of fabric has lost from these kids.
That's crazy.
For real, that's no joke, man. 20 inches at least.
Where? Midsection?
Yeah.
Pants,
yeah.
With everything is gone. You know what I'm saying? But now they trying to pull it back out with the baggy look. They're just wearing shirts that's way too small for them.
Yeah.
That's the part I don't like. If you raise your arm up and I see your belly button as a man, knock it off, man.
Football jerseys.
Yeah, knock it off, man. That's the bad part about it. Knock it off. You know what I mean? Just go get longer fabric shirts, and you're still gonna be looking cool. If you would have had that shirt, and it wouldn't have showed your belly button. It's still cool. For real, you're still cool.
So you mean to tell me you're not changing with the times?
Nah, man.
No. Business casual.
Well, no, you know what I mean? No, I'm not. I ain't now. I did tighten up a little bit. I ain't wearing the biggest jeans, and we was wearing. Well, I really wasn't, but I definitely was wearing shirts that came right to here. You know what I mean?
My basketball shorts came down to here.
Oh yeah,
facts.
Sure.
Craziest thing.
Sure.
Facts.
I used to hoop in that. Yeah, the big bigs.
Big bigs. Yeah, two bigs.
Tall tees was a thing.
Yeah, tall tees was a thing. A real thing. A real thing. Pass your knees. If it ain't pass your knees, boys wasn't even trying to rock it.
Yeah, do this and you'll show anything.
Man, what? You show any type of belly when we was in school?
Oh, yeah, you getting rough.
It's a wrap.
Man,
It's a wrap for you.
100% you getting, man, these young kids don't even
You might
understand.
tell your parents for a change of shirt.
You might leave, you might skip. You might just have to take it off and go home, man. For the day. Pack it up. And then you know what? Boys ain't never gonna forget it.
No,
Straight up.
facts.
I'm gonna tell y'all 2 words right now. They go together, but I'm gonna tell y'all 2 words. And shouts out to this dude, Star Crunch. You're never gonna forget it, man. Everybody knows where that come from.
Fucking legend.
That shit's hilarious.
But everybody knows where it comes from.
Fucking legend.
Everybody knows where it comes from. Shouts out to him. For real. Shouts out to him. Yo, boy, it's tripping. Shouts out to him. Y'all see, now it's like a thing. Like, see, now it's like a bad thing. But shouts out to him.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Shouts out to him.
That
You know
shit,
what I mean?
boy, it was ruthless over there, boy. That was it, man. You gotta have. Hey, some people went their entire life in high school avoiding that area.
Oh, yeah, you had to.
100%.
You had to be a different
Had
breed
to.
to step across that.
100%.
You had to. I mean, brother, the Jonesing was ridiculous back then. And boys was cutting you deep. Boys was cutting you deep. And then at the end of that, hey, if you cut somebody too deep, now they want to fight.
And
So
guess
if you
what?
don't want to fight, now you...
We know the spot. We know the spot.
Been there too many times.
We know the spot.
You know? But with all the changes, let's talk on our city. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Killeen High School because that's the school I graduated from.
Totally different.
Big room
Totally
shit.
different, man.
We did a tour inside. They got nice things.
They got lounges.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
They had
Amazing
them little step
campus.
things. I just thought about it and said, the first day, 3 people didn't throw their nose.
Somebody's just going to push somebody.
Yeah, we wasn't allowed to have those nice things.
We
They
had-
just got random chairs and a
Just
table
chilling.
in the hallway, just random.
Yeah. You ain't hanging outside of class like that,
Nah.
though. You
Like
getting
that,
rolled
like
up.
Fresh paint.
Miss Mac coming through like, yo, what you doing out here?
But
Somebody
now they have
It's
excuse
a
to say, oh,
clean
I'm
sweep.
Yeah. Clean sweep,
That's
bro.
what she come through is a clean
Clean
sweep.
sweep, man. She cleaning everybody out the hallways, man. These kids got it cool. You know what I mean? They got it cool. So the football team is 0-8. 0-8.
And they,
I don't know if that's 0 and an 8. The 0, a dash, and then an 8.
yeah, winners.
You know what I mean?
0-8
0-8
with 2 games left.
with 2 games left.
So you need to just win one.
How?
This is what I'm talking about.
Culture.
Culture. I mean,
Well, you said coaching, I said culture, then we
I
can
would-
get to each other's
I-
point. Yeah.
I would say the double C's on the thing because I agree with you on that.
You
I think
Can you make it triple C?
let's see, coaching, culture, and
Communication.
communicate. Man, yeah,
I ain't hear not one. Pass.
bruh.
A run,
So-
run. Like not one.
We
So-
had to.
We
You
had
had to.
you had to
Let's be
yell.
caught not doing
You had to yell "foe" when the fourth quarter came around.
Facts.
You had to, whether you
Win,
played or
lose,
not.
draw. 4 was getting thrown up.
Whether we're losing or
Yes.
we could be in a position where we're getting blown out.
That 4 going up.
It's going up, man. This is the time where it changes.
Now I hit somebody. You might lose.
What the
I'm about to
motherfuckers
hit
say?
somebody.
Hold the rope.
We down 60-0.
But
But the fourth quarter,
Yeah, somebody getting hit.
the fourth quarter is gonna make a difference, brother. Anything can happen in the fourth quarter. That shit crazy. These boys don't have that same drive, same what I don't know what it is. I mean, you know, I honestly don't know what it is. So my question to y'all would be, what have y'all seen? And your son graduated. You know what I'm saying? From that school, played football and
Yep.
everything. What did you notice that was a difference from coaching, culture, or communication, KHS now to when we played football? Or y'all, shall I say?
I feel like the sport now has turned more to an individual game
Yeah.
where I got to get mine.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Back then, like we was grinding for each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You shine because this unit, it's a unit thing.
Facts.
But I think he's speaking to like a good scene in Remember the Titans when he was like, "You got to pull this way because you're leaving me out to dry. You're just trying to get yours."
True.
So guys knew that I had to attack this edge regardless because I'm doing this for the team. These guys now, they might shimmy foot in there. I'm with you though. Yeah, it's more individual.
And I agree. I think that the individualism of the game, I think it started off as a beautiful thing. Because I think it started off with the looks. You know what I'm saying? When you allowed certain players to not wear, like when I can wear a maroon sock and a white one, and everybody else is wearing maroon socks or something like that. I think that's where it kind of like started the individualism thing. But ultimately, it was a cool thing. You know what I'm saying? But when you really base it down, now you're taking away from the essence of the team environment. You know what I'm saying? You remember we couldn't even wear gloves.
We couldn't wear back flaps.
Bro, facts. That's crazy.
All you
now
could have.
These cats right now, they all back
Only thing you could wear was the rubber things issued
in a neck roll
on the turf.
Yeah.
Like when we had the turf games, they issued those rubber sleeves.
That's protection.
That's all you was getting.
We
bros
didn't even have
sleeves. Yeah, you out there raw on the carpet.
The individualism of the game, and then now I think that goes to like stat padding. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to pad the stat padding or padding stats, whatever. You want to pad the stats. That's what you really want to do. That's what people want to do, and I think that goes down to like how things are getting viewed. So like you're getting a lot of looks. So like if you don't play for the quote unquote best team, then you might have to just pad the stats. Period. Like and like for people that I know that played AAU, middle school, sometimes you play AAU, your mom, you may got more money than me. So like your donations to the team is a little bit more better than what mine is. So now your son gets more treatment or better treatment, more playing time, even though he necessarily shouldn't. Like they'll take a guy that can't play quarterback and try to develop him as a quarterback because his dad donated $4,500 instead of the $500 that everybody else did.
Tournaments because
his dad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Mr. Jones right there. We're going.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I get that, but I think that's where, you develop that. So then when you get to a high school level, I honestly feel like these coaches want to be their friends. Mm-hmm. So like you're not coaching, you're just trying to be this guy's friend, and you like when how many coaches have came to you and asked you, what are you seeing on the field that we don't see?
Yeah.
They're scared of their coaches.
Huh?
Are they scared of their coaches?
Are they scared of their coaches?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, see, and I don't mean scared like frightened, like, but you mean like, I don't want him to find out
that I was doing this or doing
happened.
That. Yeah.
Yeah, because if he find out, then, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
It was different OFI. It was different OFI based on the coach. You go down there with Coach Jones. You hit.
Hold, my bad. Yo, hey. That's crazy. My bad.
You gonna be big.
Yeah.
I said, they ain't about us at all. As soon as we stepped outside, that was a wrap.
That was their plan. They sitting on the steps.
Yeah, that was a. I know that's plotting, man.
God, what was you was at, Coach Jones?
No, I was just talking about the different OFIs we used to have. I don't think these kids are getting
opportunities for improvement
like we had.
No, the discipline is definitely gone.
Yeah.
Now, I'll ask you this: do y'all think they are more talented than we were? Do you think they have more athletes than we did, so to speak?
I can say
not for Killeen, no. If we're talking specifically Killeen, no.
In general, I would say yeah, because of the resources that these kids have these days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like me as a DB, you as a quarterback, a former DB. how many times can you say that you've actually went to a training facility and got training from a NFL, you know what I mean, or a professional football player type? You know, I didn't get any of that. Yeah, 707, and then
Never. You had to work on your own.
And we're talking. We played what, Boys and Girls Club football for the most part.
Yeah.
And these kids got all. These kids now got all types of outlets. You know what I mean? So
they be on the field looking like professionals in the AAU.
These kids now are
6U, 7U.
playing tackle at 5, 6 years old. You know what I mean? So development wise, like, yeah, these kids are way above what we were.
And with your overall,
you know what I mean?
Specifically to Clean High School, I think that the high school is not getting those players who've been doing it for so long. They'll get 1 or 2.
But now there's another dynamic that goes in that too, because nowadays you can transfer wherever you want to go.
And nobody's going to Clean saying let's play football.
You know what I mean? And I look at it like this: these kids that are coming up through these youth football programs, they're sticking together.
Yep.
So these Shoemaker kids, these are kids that have been playing together for years.
Sure.
So you see these kids are starting to filter through Heights and Shoemaker. Some of them sprinkling in Ellison.
They got the money on the south. Yeah, I'm with you.
But we're not getting that love over here on the Killeen side. We're just getting the slim. We're getting the last of the bunch.
Yeah, but we still have talent.
We do.
We still have. We had talent last year. We had talent. I mean, our talent wasn't as. I think 2 years ago the talent was still there. I think it was just raw. So they was trying to hone certain things. They went 4-6 that year.
Yeah.
Double back and went 6-4.
Yep.
Right. And now we're in 0-8. Same coach.
But when you max your talent out and you haven't figured out the scheme, because that's clearly what it looks like. When you watch the team, they don't have an identity of how to get somebody a ball. Like when we played, we had certain plays where you're gonna touch the football.
Yeah.
Be it screenplay or whatever, we're gonna find a way for our best players to touch the ball.
You think that's changed? That what you just said was a screenplay. You think they still run screenplays?
I don't think the quarterback has the talent to deliver on that.
That's where I'm saying. So, like, what do you do to adjust to that? If you got a quarterback that can't zip the ball to the from the hash, from the right hash to the left numbers,
get in the weight room.
But I'm saying, like, for real, like that's that.
Yeah. You be in the weight room with me every day, buddy.
Are they not allowed to force these kids to go? Like, we didn't have options about certain things.
And then we got threatened. Like,
you're not gonna play.
I guess, yeah.
I'm waiting for somebody to slip up so I can get on the field.
Yeah.
What was it? Yeah, I just lived there, so it's weird to me.
And the coaching, to me, like, if you go 4-6, 6-4, and then 0-8,
it's terrible.
Where does the break in? Where does the break happen?
I think off field, personally.
So, like, you can't gather enough mustard or whatever, because again, the talent is there. You can't gather enough to get a touchdown, and then it blows my mind. And I hate I hate to bash this dude, but I don't really care. I don't really care, because I feel like he single-handedly has the potential to take down somebody's career.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could single-handedly do that just because of whatever reason.
Talk about it. Yeah.
It's always been like that.
And I think that Killeen suffers from that. Well, I think Killeen High School itself suffers from that.
Didn't somebody get a blank tape sent?
Yeah.
Okay.
And shouts out to him.
Yeah, we ain't gotta.
Not the dude that sent the tape. We talking about the dude that but he doing good in life.
Those who know.
He doing good in life. Trust me, he doing good in life. He's straight. He okay.
So
but who knows what he could have been if you would have sent that to OSU?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? Because we know what he was doing out there, barefooted.
That's still nuts to me. I can't wait to ask that question.
Barefooted.
I ain't kicking no football.
You insane, dog. Your toes have to be like this. You know what I mean? All of them, duck foots. Go out there with flipper fins. Ain't no way. Come on. But That's what I said. I think that's a nasty little. But I don't want to. I'm not gonna say I don't want to bash the guy. 0-8, you should get bashed by the city, by the papers, by the team, by everybody. You should get bashed because that's a piss poor season.
And can I play the devil?
You got, but let me. Sorry, but yeah, go ahead. You had a quarterback that threw the number one passing quarterback in the district. He had 1,700 yards. Now, granted, 22 touchdowns and 13 picks or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's not a good ratio. He has more picks than some guys throwing touchdowns in the district.
Facts.
He has more picks than two quarterbacks combined in picks on his one. You know what I mean? But that's his poor decision making as an athlete. I can't judge your quarterback, I can't judge your quarterback throwing picks on your coaching calling plays. That's him making bad decisions. But I will say this: he threw for 1,700 yards, and he's making bad decisions. Just imagine if you hone that and he threw for better. So if he's doing that with the bad decisions, is it the bad play calling? Is he throwing? Is the receivers hella athletes? What are we gonna chalk that up to? Because obviously y'all was doing something and y'all put numbers on the board. Your defense can't stop them. Like so, I feel like this: if your defense can't stop them, but they're not in position to stop them, whose fault is that?
It's too many factors, man. That just
it's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot. And I personally, I really wanted to sit down with the dude, and I actually had opportunity, but I had a line of communication that I could have possibly sat down, and I heard he would have been open, may have been open to it.
But to say what?
To talk about everything. This was before everything got to where it is right now. You know what I'm saying? This is before that. This was just, hey man, I would like to know where your mind is, how your scheme is. What do you know what I'm saying? What do you got going on with what is your culture? How do you communicate? Well, that's pretty much what I want to know. How do you coach? How do you communicate? What's your culture? Let's talk about that.
Let's say he has this is just me going to play the other side because we don't know what's going on. All we see is the product. Right?
Exactly.
So let's say that he has the ability to coach his quarterback up. And I'm here every day after school. I'm hounding you every day. You're in class. You got all the time in the world, but you want to take the time for me to help you become a football player.
True. Okay.
So I'm here until 8:30 every night because I'm here to help you out. And you never take the opportunity. There ain't nothing the coach can do with that.
No, you're absolutely correct, and that's where you what they call them because I was come on man, you know what it is. I was backup. Come on, it's the same thing. You know what it is.
You don't do me
they
like
got
that,
backup, man. I was a backup.
And me, I was looking for a lifeline.
I was a backup.
Maybe I know.
I was a backup. So you got backup. If you're not producing, if you're not doing what I need you to do, and you're not willing to step up, then they look at the guy that's stepping up, is doing everything.
We put our backup in there, who's just not quite ready, but he's the best that we have.
Then
and
sometimes
this is the product we're gonna get because, and I look at other players. He can't make a practice. I'm preaching every day. Even when I was coaching soccer, if you don't practice, you don't play.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's the best player or the worst player. I have to try to create that culture to where I need everybody at practice.
So you standing on how many games you losing?
If it was football, it would be a quarter broken down based on. But no, I'm just saying.
So how many games you losing?
If we go a whole week of practice, yeah, because soccer you practice one time. You know, football you got a whole week for the games. You got 4 days of practice.
So yeah, we'll say Monday. Okay, track it. So
that's
every Monday.
No, you get 3 the entire season.
3
Once you hit
no
4,
shows.
I don't care how good you are.
You're not playing.
I have to create a culture.
Okay.
And then if that in turn
cause you to
forces us one season to be 0-10,
then
I would pray that the culture I built will be seen and reflected on years to come because I'm here for 4 years.
Regardless.
That's what I signed up for. I'm here for 4 years. And these first group guys I'm getting, they're not my guys. They don't know anything. They already had their way.
Yeah.
So sometimes I just got to look for the future and say, well, you might be the best wide receiver we have, but this sophomore, this junior, he's not as good as you. But he's the one to practice.
Yeah.
He's the one upholding the standards that I set. He's showing to be a team leader.
But how much do you give into that if again, we all agree that our senior year, graduating year, we wasn't quote unquote losers.
No,
we didn't go out 0-8 or 0-10.
Not at all. Yeah.
The only reason why we didn't make it because the way the conference just works out. Yeah, we 7-3.
But it was a tough. We were everybody had a good record.
If we'd have beat Westwood, we'd have been ranked.
Was it Westwood?
It was our third game.
They was ranked number 10 in the state or something.
They were like number 10 or something like that.
Game. We'd have beat them
because
it was wild. That was Westwood. The orange and white.
Brock Stickler.
No, Brock.
That's when they said. They told him don't kick it to number 6.
Yeah, kick him off right away.
And he immediately took it
to
off.
the house.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Westwood.
Yeah. Okay.
And
we had that was a lot.
Because
that was a lot of
remember
that was the game we lost
in the newspaper saying how we're not that good. But if we beat Westwood, we'll prove to him that we were hot.
So I had an argument with somebody, and we were trying to figure out who else we lost to that season. I'm glad you say that because when he see this, then he gonna know.
Yep, it was Westwood.
It was Westwood. Okay.
Pflugerville,
Conley,
and Taylor.
And Taylor.
Yeah.
Boy, they was out there.
They tripped us again. They tripped us again.
Boys was out there working, man. Boys was out there working.
Pflugerville had the stiff arm, dude.
Boy, they got off on us.
We had people, man.
Boy,
the A&M or something.
Hey, when they said man, he throw stiff arm, he didn't throw one the whole first half. Popped it off first play out the second half. Bing! He out there.
7-3.
Yeah, he out
there. Yeah, low score game too. That's
7-3 that year.
Yeah,
sure, right.
So now, still talking on football. Shedeur'S, man, what y'all think about him? Is he really that good?
Yes. I like to do the replacement theory.
Well, okay. What do you think? He's that good?
I like him.
Okay.
Replacement theory with who?
My theory is, so we'll just take Carson back, who some people believe should be the number 1 pick in the draft.
Okay.
What if you flip them on teams? What if you put Shedeur'S on Georgia and gave Carson back Colorado? How do you think the season will look? I think Georgia would be a clear-cut number 1, and Colorado would win 4 games.
It's interesting. Okay. It's interesting.
Okay. Now, currently today we're watching. I mean, the game is on. Georgia is currently winning.
Yes.
23-8 or something like that. I personally think Shedeur'S is. Well, I think he's an excellent quarterback. I think he makes great decisions. I think he got a pretty throw.
Very, very beautiful deep ball.
Is he league worthy? I mean, at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You said is he league worthy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a number 1 draft. Not a number 1. He's a first-round draft pick. Yes.
You think so?
Yeah. I think he's just been. The game is so slow for him. Like you can tell that's somebody who's played top-tier football his whole life because the game is really, really slow for him. And he doesn't play with top-tier players.
So right now, he can go play in the league.
Yes.
I think his decision-making allows that.
I think his decision-making is so slow to him.
I still think he has some mechanical issues.
Well.
As for?
That he has to figure out because he still don't make those decisions that he needs to make. You know what I mean?
I don't think he has. Who has he outside of Travis Hunter? That's one guy. And if you double team him, he's damn near out the play. So then you're winging shit to him. and he's good enough to do it. He's good enough he's good enough to just, I'm gonna throw it, and if he say, "Hey, bro, I got it," like he's good enough to be like, "All right, cool."
I'm watching these guys can't make throws to 5-star receivers who are wide open, and I'm watching Shedeur drop it in a bucket to 3-star and transfer kids who, no disrespect to them.
No,
but for under talent, not as talented players as these guys are, they can't hit them wide open.
Jimmy Horn Jr.
They got
is a transfer,
and they got all day to throw the ball.
Yeah, Jimmy Horn Jr. is a transfer. He looks amazing out there. Yes. Amazing out there. And I'm not gonna say he wasn't that good before his transfer because I don't know who he is personally. Right? I didn't follow his career prior to that, but now he looks amazing. Is it because Shedeur, or was that talent always there? Now, granted, as a receiver, there's a dude named oh my God, Oduas. Hey, shouts out to Clean, man.
Shout out to Wall, man.
You gotta be here, man.
Shout out to my
real, man. You gotta be for real. What's that dude name? He played for Washington. Aduiz. Oh, he was like a deep threat. Penix Jr. nailed him deep all the time. That's the one. He threw the ball.
Oh yeah, he plays for Chicago.
Yes, great to me.
Romeo something.
Aduiz or something. Something like that. Yeah. Cold player, dope. He's a deep threat. Like, how much of his talent is really being exposed when it comes down to him being a deep threat? Because he can catch the ball, but this quarterback is giving him the ball on a dime every time. That's the biggest difference I think with Shedeur and a lot of quarterbacks is when he gets to the league, we're really gonna see if he's battle tested or not. And I honestly, the only thing I see as a flaw in when I looked it up, he's not as small as I thought he was. No. But I think he's small. Personally.
Not big boy.
When you look at the film and you look at him, he just looks small, but then when he runs, it's like, damn, are you fat?
Yeah.
Because the way he runs, it's like, damn, this dude's he's a chunky boy. But just me personally, I would say he's gonna have a great career, and he has a fucking hell of a coach, a hell of a mentor. Not Dion, but Tom Brady. You know what I mean? That's a hell of a mentor.
Got approved for 10% ownership in the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Tom?
10% ownership.
Big money, Tom.
Which is crazy because he does the broadcasting.
Yeah.
So now, due to him owning a team, there's certain things he's not allowed to do as a broadcaster. Like he can't go into other teams' facilities. He can't do interviews with other players, shit like that. Shit. So I'm about the biggest lick. All I do is show up and talk. I don't got to do no research. I just show up. Yep.
And he got and
big time mentor.
That's his mentor. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, Shedeur, you don't think he'd be a first round draft pick?
Nah.
You really think he's gonna go?
Yeah, right now he's going first round.
Second?
He's going first round.
Yeah. Second round pick, man.
You got him in the second?
Yeah. Got him in the second.
Second round pick. So you don't think he's gonna start?
If he goes first round,
he's gonna be top 10.
It'll be strictly based off of politics.
That's gonna be based off needs.
It'll be based off strictly politics.
Okay, so what rank quarterback?
Because of who he is.
And now, okay, granted. Okay, let's talk about that. Granted, his dad is his dad, right?
Correct.
So you think his dad's influence is gonna trump? Like you think his dad's influence is better than his talent?
We've seen it happen.
That's crazy. We might be talking about Shiloh.
Hey, I'm just.
Oh. You can't be talking about Shedeur didn't show it out.
Nah, I've said I like the guy. I like him.
You don't think he cut up in Jackson State?
I don't take nothing away from him.
That I can see you talking about it with the Mannings, because maybe Eli was kind of, but it proved it worked out. So yeah, that'd be the only instinct. But I don't think Dion got that power.
I like Dion got a lot of power, brother.
He does, but he don't got Manning power.
Dion got some pull, brother.
He does.
He's a heavy voice.
He is.
And he speaks loud.
And he do.
And I'm with you.
You know what I mean?
Rock with his words. His words
speaks very
heavy. His words is heavy.
He got Eli. He got Manning power. You think? You think that Dion can come in and say, Shedeur, let's say Shedeur skyrockets, he's guaranteed #1 pick, and he walk in and say, hey, Jacksonville, or hey, whoever. We'll go to Jacksonville. Hey, Jacksonville, if you draft my son, he ain't playing for you. You think he got that enough power?
Yeah.
Definitely.
He kind of said it in the interview at one
most
time.
definitely.
I forget.
He has that power?
Most definitely.
He said it in the interview one time. He kind of said in the interview one time, nah, like we everything's going. Yeah, like we, yeah.
It's not hard to do that in the NFL. It's the college scene, and he's already changed the game when it comes to the college scene. He's already proved that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's definitely killing the college scene.
So you think he backup material 2-3 years before he get a shot?
He can go play somewhere.
You talking about NFL?
He can go play somewhere.
I'm saying, but what other quarterbacks do we have?
He can go somewhere and go play.
I'm talking starting.
Not out the gate.
Not
out the gate. Not freshly drafted. Day one, he's runs and he sprinting out there strapping his shit on.
Yeah, that's not ideal. Like it's Penix.
He's gonna be behind somebody, learning behind somebody before he get his true shot.
Ideally, that's what you want.
Ideally, yes.
You don't want no Bryce Young situation. Look, Bryce Young got thrown straight into the fire, and now he's back up in the NFL.
Yeah, but see, I think that I personally, I think Shedeur'S IQ is super high.
Yes.
In the game, and I don't think, again, for me personally, size. If he was, I don't know what I want to see bigger. I don't know what I want to see like him. I don't know if I want to see him taller or fast. I don't know, but
I mean, he long.
He a big pop.
Yeah.
I'm with
so
you.
yeah, you know what I mean. I want the best for the dude, but I don't think that I could see him coming in and starting, and I could see
for
him,
who. You got to tell me who.
I'll tell you right now, if he gets drafted by the Raiders, he's going there day one starter. That's a fact. That's not a ideal situation. That's not
this class of there's at least
so
5 more quarterbacks right now that are better than him.
No.
Better?
Yeah. I can only give you. I can only give you 3
overall. Just
who?
Man,
I'll talk it.
Don't do that to me. But
so Ewers, some people say him, and then they'll say Beck, and then they'll go.
That's a good argument.
They'll go Milroe, and they'll go Cam Ward. Miller's lost to Tennessee, so now your stock has dropped. Cam Ward is probably going to be the number 1 pick.
I wouldn't say a stock drop. You win some, you lose some. That ain't going to drop your stock. They know what they got.
Did you see the interception he threw?
That's okay, though. They still know what they got. They still know what they got, though.
Yeah,
that don't define who.
He is talented.
We got somebody.
He needs Tom Brady mentor.
Yeah. Milroe
he needs a Tom Brady mentor because he is talented. He is talented. But he do not make the best decision. He don't have the best decision making when it comes down to being a quarterback.
He relies on those talented receivers he got.
Exactly. What are they? What's their record right now?
They have 2 losses.
They have 2 losses. It's first loss. Was it because of him?
Vanderbilt, yeah. Vanderbilt. Well, I think
he made some bad decisions.
Yeah.
He made bad decisions.
And then we beat Georgia because he just threw the ball up and that 17-year-old brought it down and went to the house. He did all the work himself.
Exactly. So I'm saying, good quarterback, bad decision making. He's
so that's
a Cam Newton with no brain type shit.
So now that puts you at 4, and then you're having 4 quarterbacks going in the top 10 each year now. It's just that's why I got him at 4, based on what else out there.
I got him outside of 5, which is why I say he'll go either late first round or early second round.
Yeah.
So then what about Shiloh? He had a bad performance. He's coming off an injury. He said it himself. He's a
6-year college football athlete. To me, best 5th round, and he's fighting for roster. He's a good backup.
He'll have a roster spot.
He'll have a roster spot.
I think he can fight to get played.
But
he's not like a lot of bench.
That's where that influence.
Yes.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
Because he's shallow.
You see that circle? I was talking. Come right back around to that influence part of the game.
I'm with you.
I get it.
If I'm with you, I think because he has Sanders' blood, that influence will be used.
Hey, your last name is it can get you through some things.
Yeah, it definitely can. I mean, it's a hell of a last name, and his dad did what he was supposed to do to be able to.
He played in the playoff game in baseball and the NFL game in the same
day. Yeah, he did what he was supposed to do.
That is legend shit.
Diabolical.
Got out on the combine, ran a 40 and left. The fastest 40 ever clocked.
Yeah.
Left.
I don't even think they was his cleats.
No, they said he just got some.
I think they was like a lineman. He went and borrowed.
Dang right, were too big.
He was like,
That boy out there big stepping in the wrong size cleats, still running the phone too. Yeah, man, you wouldn't have wanted to see that boy in the right size cleats. And then he would have came out there prepared. Man, ain't no telling what he would have ran. That's crazy. But speaking of skill, there's always every year there's a trophy that's given out to a special guy, a very, very special guy. And some years say they're deserving of it. Some people say they're not.
It's tough.
I personally think if you win it, you did something to find yourself on that list. You know what I mean? A big talk now about the Heisman is Travis Hunter and Aston Jeanty. So Aston Jeanty has phenomenal numbers.
Running back from Boise State
has phenomenal numbers. Crazy. Travis has crazy numbers. He plays a lot of snaps. He has both side numbers. You know what I'm saying? So he has defensive numbers and he has offensive numbers. So with that being said, Travis Hunter mentioned in an interview that he feels like he is a better candidate for Heisman. He feels like he's done more. If you gave me the opportunity to have 95 snaps or something like that, or 95 touches on the ball, I guarantee you I would have some crazy numbers too. What do y'all think about that? I'll say this before y'all jump in there. Travis Hunter is a dual threat, a real dual threat. He proved it numerous times. I'll say this again. Travis Hunter is a monster receiver. Great feet work, hands out the wazoo, route running's crazy, speed's crazy. So with that, certain situations.
You gotta big up the other guy too. That's the other guy is too. I'm with you.
No, I'm saying, no, I'm not taking away from him. I'm saying that to say people gun for Travis Hunter. And unfortunately, he's left in vulnerable positions. So like he gets hurt when, I'm not saying Jeanty can't. That dude looks like a Terminator. So they
gun for Hunter. They game plan for him.
They game plan. I'm not taking away from the dude at all. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure they do, but I'm saying you can take him out the game, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
You can do. I could make Weaver or whoever else beat me. You're gonna have to beat me, Jimmy Horn. You're gonna have to beat me. Running back, somebody else is gonna have to beat me. I'm not gonna let this dude beat me, and he still be cutting up. I get that. With that being said, what do y'all think about the whole? And I'm not saying I'm opposed to Aston, but I am a Travis fan. I do like his skill level and stuff. But what do y'all think about it? Y'all think Travis has an accurate point, 95 touches? Because let's be real, this dude's rushed for what? Right now, currently, I think it's 2,800 or something like that. 2,700.
Talking about this year?
Yeah.
I don't know. You can give your while look it up. You think?
Man, that guy is gifted, bro.
Who?
Travis Hunter.
Yeah. He's a different level. Way different level.
Because you don't come across too many dual threat athletes.
not really
playing at a high level like that.
on both
That's
sides.
crazy.
Of the ball. Yeah.
But if we're talking Heisman worthy,
Yeah.
I'll throw a couple numbers at you because I'm a big stat type of guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So are we basing the Heisman Trophy just purely off of image and everybody loving you and the hype around you and who you play for and the environment, or are we talking about numbers?
I think it all has something to do with it.
Yeah.
I think that numbers, if we're going off of that structure scale, I would say numbers outweigh the.
I think numbers start up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think number outweigh your.
To the other
So,
side.
So I'm saying I would say 80% or 75% numbers, 25% your fame and notoriety or how you present yourself or whatever.
So I'm glad you said that because prior to today, Travis Hunter had 49 catches for about 490 some yards.
Okay, yep.
About 11 yards a catch and 7 touchdowns. You got a receiver from Ohio State.
Yep.
I know who we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
With 30 catches, 550 yards, averaging 17 yards a catch, same amount of touchdowns.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking stats, when we're talking numbers, we're talking less catches, more productive.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And if we're talking on that team, that Colorado team, the receiving core under Travis Hunter, they all got about half the touches that he has, half the catches he has.
Yeah.
I think the one under him had about 26, but the guy had 300 something yards.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So if they're getting the same amount of touches that he's getting, they're killing him in yardage. So I'm just saying, if we're talking numbers,
yes,
numbers don't lie.
Yeah, but but when we talk numbers at a Heisman level,
and that's one portion of his numbers.
But that's what
look at his
defense
numbers.
Yeah, okay, cool. The defense number. I'm saying, okay, this is my big thing about Jeanty.
Oh yeah,
great guy. You can't. He's been playing like that since he was in Frisco. I had to go back and watch this cat. He's been playing the way he plays since he's been in Frisco. When he was in high school, he was running through cats, playing the same way he did right now. I'm not going to take away from him, but I will say this. Who has Boise State played?
Nobody. Glad you said that.
So his numbers, I'm not taking away from his numbers because to run 6 touchdowns in the game, 300 and something yards in the game, that you did that shit. That shit really happened. You ran 300 yards. 300 yards is 300 yards. You did it. I can't take it away from him. He got a mean O-line, or are they playing weak D-lines? I'm just saying, for me, when I look at Travis Hunter's numbers, people scheme to stop this dude, man. They do everything they can to stop him, and he still put up numbers.
There's no lie.
The other guy from Ohio State, you can put up the numbers because you're not me, bro. You're not Travis. That's why you can put up the numbers. I'll take it back to high school. My nephew, for instance, his sophomore year or his junior year. But matter of fact, his sophomore year. Don't nobody know who he is. You don't guard him like that.
Mm-hmm.
He cut up. The next year, now people know who you are. They don't really respect you, but they kind of know who you are. You still averaging 19.7 yards. You're 19.7 yards a catch. Yo, yak is crazy. You're still doing that because nobody believes in who you are. Now everybody knows who you are. They're scheming to stop you. There's a DB on the side of you that says, "No, I got him.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, he ain't about to do this to me." And then there's a safety over the top that every time that DB line up, "Hey, babe, go. All right, cool. We identify you on the field. You know, y'all know how that's it. Watch 3. Everybody talking about where this dude at. Yeah, I think that's where Travis Hunter's numbers doesn't necessarily dictate the talent. Because if we're talking straight numbers, then shit, Crabtree should have won fucking Heisman.
He was up there for it, but everything you say about Travis Hunter, like you say the same thing about Aston. Like they come in and put 8, 9 in the box, and he's running against 8, 9 in the box every game.
True.
he's getting game plan against probably more than Travis Hunter because we have to be able to stop the run. If we can't stop the run, we're going to lose this game. And he's averaging 10 yards a carry.
I think the biggest argument is they ain't played no Power 5 school outside of Oregon this year.
Who has, we can go to Colorado, got a weak schedule too.
It's like,
you get what I'm saying?
I know. I'm not debating that at all.
For me, Travis, I get both of them.
What did he do against Oregon? I don't know what he did against Oregon.
I was waiting for somebody to look that up.
Or 180 or something like that, and 2 touchdowns
against Oregon.
Yeah, I want to say I think it was like 180 or 220 or something like that.
That's their only loss, right?
I
think that's their only loss.
Yes, that's the only loss.
They 5-1,
bro.
maybe.
First of all, the dude don't even stand in the running back stance.
No, he just stands.
He stands straight up
and get that up. I mean, his first touch today was a 56-yard touchdown. First handoff. Tackle, and he's breaking tackles. He's not just free running.
Yeah,
that's it, and that's where
it's after contact.
Yeah. So the dude, he ain't. To me, he's not. I'm not. I can't knock him. Can't take away anything from him. Right. For me, I'm just gonna look at the caliber of your schedule, the caliber of who you play. I think that elite players are elite players regardless of where you put them at. Right. That's just like two-way ball. You know, you watch somebody play two-way ball.
I like Arch Man.
Them boys be cutting up. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, you watch somebody play two-way ball, them boys be. And you look at the field, and you like, this boy, he done ran all the way here, came back to the other sideline, came all the way back, cut it all the way up. And he's like, bro, this would never happen in real. Like, what? You think, there's no way, bro. There's no way you're about to do all that. I think elite players are elite players. Regardless of where you are. In certain times, like, you know what I mean, you may grow up in a small town where you're a two-way ball and you're an elite player. Or you grow up in a small town, you think you're an elite player, and you go to a school and find out that, holy smokes, like, everybody's this fast?
It's different.
You know what I mean?
He ran for 192 and three touchdowns that game.
It's nice.
Again, I'm not saying the dude isn't nice. I think he's been doing it. Nice. So you're not going to take away from him. But I think Travis
loves the allure of the two-way player. That's the only reason why Charles Woodson wanted over Peyton Manning, because the allure of the fact that he can go both ways and play.
Yeah.
So for him, it's not about numbers. It's the popularity, the allure. Hey, this is something that we can sell, get people eyes watching, get people involved because he can go both ways.
That's that 25%. You know what I'm saying? That's that 25% that you talk about. And then also behind that, Travis Hunter is a well-spoken gentleman. He's nice. You know what I mean? He's media friendly. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He has everything that you could want. So when he does this, like, you could picture him and say, you know what, that's a good.
Just the dances he's doing. You don't see Ashton doing those.
No, he's here to play football.
Social media business guy.
Yeah, he's here to play football. He's here to play football. He's breaking. What, didn't he break Barry Sanders' record?
He's on the way, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought he broke it already.
No, he hasn't broken
it.
I think he's close. He well on track to break it.
Hey, come on, man. He's here to ball. You know what I'm saying? He's here to ball for real. Mm-hmm. So if y'all had to pick, not just out of them two guys, if you had to pick a Heisman, who would you select this year?
Like right now?
I mean, yeah, just based off of if this was the end of the season, Ashton.
Just right now.
I just know Travis Hunter gonna walk away with it, bro. It's a Travis Hunter show.
I'm going Travis too. Hmm? Now we'll go back to MP. You think Deion had some pull in that?
They go hand in hand, brother. You can't find one without the other.
We all understand.
Like it's
NCAA is a business. Like it's good business right now for NCAA is having a team that nobody cared about. Nobody give a damn about Colorado. Now they're one of our biggest audiences in college football. So we have to keep them involved any way possible. We can't have it last year how they start off 4-2, then went 0-6 and fizzed out. In our viewership, they're getting primetime viewership at 10, 11 o'clock at night. 1 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast because people want to see this team.
Yeah, for
You
real.
have to keep them relevant. So if they're not going to be that good this year, let's lean heavy on the players then. Hey, they might not be as great, but Shedeur'S throwing for 390 a game.
True.
Travis Hunter's, he's still playing both ways. He did 130 plays this game. Might not have had a single stat, but he played on the ball both sides.
Yeah. See, I mean, I would definitely pick. I think. Well,
I think it's.
I personally feel like I think Travis Hunter is going to win it, but earning wise, I think Aston Jeanty should get it. I feel like he earned it. Regardless of the school that he played for, 386, 6 touchdowns, 190 something, 3 touchdowns.
He's still running.
You still running.
Yeah.
And you're still playing against a collegiate team,
Yeah.
regardless of what. Again, you may not be SEC or ACC, Big 10, Big 12, whatever, but you still putting those numbers up. At the end of the day, like I say, 100 yards is 100 yards. If you run it this way or if you run it that way, 100 yards is 100 yards. I personally never scored a 100-yard touchdown.
Nah.
You know what I mean? I personally never scored a 56-yard touchdown. In fact, I've never scored a touchdown, period. So I don't even know what that feels like. I'll probably cry the first touchdown. Mama, we made it. Nah, dog. You just picked up a fumble. But it happens. I mean, MP didn't block him. That's why he scored senior year. We're going to talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
He didn't block for him. He was mad,
That's
man.
a
He was
fact.
like this.
It might have been my fault.
That's a fact.
He said, he ain't about to.
You know, I was
You cut across the field, so it's like you got to pick on that side. What you doing way over here?
Good. I seen flashbacks.
So
That's what I seen.
hold on. What game was this?
Marble Falls.
Marble Falls.
Okay. All right.
See, I ain't going up the sideline no more.
Man, what?
Contact.
I
It would
tried
have been the contacts this time.
Brother, look, I'm going to tell you.
I can see his too.
Context. Nah.
Yeah,
So I
this
tell
is
you,
contacts.
Jesus Christ. Man, I'll tell you right now. I caught the pick. Well, first of all, the dude lined up and he looked directly at me and then looked back at the line. I was like, oh, they coming my way. They did the little like that.
Yeah.
The way the quarterback threw the ball was like, oh, yeah, he weak. So he threw it up. I was like, oh, he don't think I can jump. Snagged it, and I took off down the sideline. And the first thing that came through my head was, pay attention. I seen 3 big-ass linemen running. Other way, brother.
Yeah.
Brother.
Pay attention. I go this way.
Run the dig.
Only thing I hear behind me is, pitch the ball. Pitch it. Pitch it. It's cute. Pitch. Pitch
Put
it.
your big ass in front. And
I'm
block.
trying to go, bro.
Yeah,
All I
hit
see is
somebody.
a touchdown. I know I'm fast enough to make it around. That's on my mama. I'm gone. I'm like, man, this is about to get lit. I would have quit football after that and start selling dope or something.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
what?
That's
Man,
mission
I did it all,
accomplished.
bro, man. What?
Oh, you the one who caught the pick.
Yeah.
10. I mean,
I'm thinking boys gonna see me in the store. OGs. Oh, that's that boy? Yeah, that's me, man. You know what I mean? Nah. Man, I'm running. Man, out the corner of my eye, I just see a dude. I slip. Fall. Look around. MP just walking off.
yeah, damn right.
Hey.
Watch the film.
As soon as you got up,
As soon
I
as
was on the field. I could have led block for you. He got that pick. I was the sideline like, let go.
Nigga was selfish.
Man, but that was the game everybody was supposed to go off. That was supposed to be you. And they went my way. They went the weaker side, bro. You know what I mean? They went the weaker side. They wasn't no shade at you. They went the weaker
They
side.
picked up the scoreboard and say, yes, fuck.
They said,
That's a
hold on.
route.
Blue, that's a corner with number 30?
Yeah.
Going that way.
Going that.
Going that way.
You wore 30, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn, man, we couldn't do it. But that was probably like one of the best feelings ever. And I still didn't score. So I don't even have any idea what it feels like to be this guy, to run these type of numbers, to be in a position where you're breaking records or anything like that. I definitely feel like Aston Jeanty, just based off of what he's done so far, should win.
Yeah.
But
It's video game numbers he putting up.
if I had to bet,
Video game numbers.
if I had to bet, I would bet on Travis Hunter, and I honestly think he's about to cut up. I think he about to cut
He
him for
can
the
make
rest of
it.
the year.
He injured right now.
Yeah.
I thought he came back this.
He injured today. I think they said he sat out the second half or something.
Second half. We got to see. That's another
Something
year.
like that. It was saying.
And Dion is not going to
So
solidify himself as a top 10 pick.
But look at it like this.
Right now?
Yes.
He's 6'1", 180 pounds.
Yeah,
like playing both ways.
Yeah.
Like you
It's
can't
a
touch
lot.
the ball 95 times.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
You
Physically.
But you don't think you don't think he's capable of doing that?
No.
I mean,
at some point in
I think
time,
he's capable of playing corner for a game, but I don't think he's capable of playing wide receiver for a game without getting hurt.
okay,
I think he could play wide receiver. I just don't think he could play both ways, like
consistently
every game.
Yeah, he gets
he's
more
flipping
hurt every time on offense, like doing defense. But so if you draft him, you wouldn't draft him as a dual threat.
Nah,
you would draft him as a
receiver. I draft him as a receiver. I would.
Draft him as DB.
I'm going DB.
DB. I draft him as a receiver.
It's not a bad play.
Honestly, I think naturally he's a receiver, but he's
a ball.
He does what he does as a DB because he's just naturally gifted.
Yeah.
And like I say, you don't come across too many athletes like that. He's just an all around baller, bro.
Yeah.
And he's
But if you look at like him getting out his breaks and like I'm a DB, you former DB. If you study his movie, it's not natural.
Yeah.
When he's in that receiver position, like it's natural.
I just
but he can go either way.
Yeah, like either way, it's not a bad pick.
Yeah.
I just watched a video where he caught a 5-yard stop, shook dude, literally danced for a second, broke the other guy.
Crazy.
Like I'm talking about, like, bro, we got it. Nah, brother. Nah, you ain't doing that.
Yeah.
You ain't doing that to me. Like, nah, we
There's not too many fields he's gonna step on where he's not the best player on the field. Yeah, not too many of them.
So you think he's leaving this year? Obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
Shedeur'S leaving this year, obviously.
Yes, I think both of them. I think Travis Hunter is a for sure top 10.
You agree?
Yeah.
Or is he? I mean, me too.
Honestly, he goes top. He goes top 5. If you ask me.
Wherever Jacksonville falls,
he don't stay on that board long.
Yep. No, hell no. Why would you?
If he outside of 3, he crazy.
Tripping.
Well, then
somebody fucked up.
Well, you're gonna get the Texas left tackle. He's gonna be number 1. Then you'll get either your back or your Cam Ward, your 2 quarterbacks. And I think that's where Travis falls.
That number 4?
Number 4 or 5.
Between the break of the team that doesn't need the quarterback. I think the first team's not going to need a quarterback, and then you'll have your quarterback teams. And then the first break, like I don't need a quarterback. I'm going to go get Hunter.
Okay.
Our buddy from Georgia, Walker, who's raising hell right now. Edge rushing.
I'm definitely
crazy.
I think. Okay, so who do you think is gonna have a more successful career? Hunter.
That's team base. Hunter
or
yeah.
Well, successful. Like, who do you think will have
overall? Better career just overall. Whether now, granted, I if everything goes the same, I would assume that they're both going to get a 10+ year career.
Okay, then I'd probably go Travis.
As a defensive player?
Yeah.
What?
I think
having a better career than Shedeur?
Yeah, I don't think he'll have a better career
as a player. He's going to give you Ashanti Samuel vibes.
Okay, I feel like that's a lackluster. I think that's a bad decision to put him on defense because I would get him as a receiver and I would utilize him on defense maybe. You know what I mean? Like he's not gonna go round for round. You're not gonna go 6-7 plays on offense and then 1 play off and then back on defense for 9 plays. We're not doing that. I'm gonna get you. You're gonna play offense, and if we see something, or if we, you know what I mean, like, hey, we might need to.
Okay, so let's build a football team. If I'm building a football team, I would rather have a lockdown corner than a superstar wide receiver, in my opinion.
Defense wins championships.
I would take a lockdown corner, somebody who this side of the field, he ain't going there.
You think he's that in the NFL?
Break it down to a third. I think he has Richard Sherman type potential.
In the NFL.
To where if you give him a third, I think that he can lock down a third. I don't see him doing maybe the whole field, but he can lock down a third for sure.
In the NFL,
in the NFL, he can lock down a third.
They're bigger and faster in the NFL.
But I just watch his mentality now. How he's
stronger in the NFL.
I'm able to watch his mentality now, how he's able to cover just a third zone. He's able to show you looks on. I can get to your flat, I can cover your deep and your mid. I'm fucking these quarterbacks up.
Yeah, but that quarterback for Kansas State, or not Kansas, what's Kansas State? Not Kansas State. Who they play?
He's not doing that just to him.
But I'm saying like he's not playing. Now, granted, every quarterback in the NFL is not an elite quarterback, but he's not playing elite quarterbacks every week. Mm-hmm. So like that play that he caught that crazy pick. Well, I personally think that, you know, I think that was bad defense.
I don't even think that was his own.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no, you weren't covered too. Your man is, bro, I don't know what you. Hella defense because you caught the pick. Hella defense because you made that quarterback think that the in route, the stop, and the fade you was covered. Hella defense. But for me, when I look at it, I say, you lucky.
Yeah.
You lucky because if he would have went downfield, it would have been your fault. So again, granted.
But I believe in the NFL, you have also other superstars there, so I don't have to worry about this scrub linebacker. I got the best linebackers in the world get to the flats, so I don't have to fake that.
So you wouldn't even use him as an offensive player at all?
Me, no.
Oh, that's tough.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't.
So you trying to?
He got some of the best hands in the game.
That's how I feel. Like
he's a great wide receiver. It's just how I would build my team. Like, yeah, he's a great wide receiver, but I would prefer him to play corner for me.
I just don't think you get enough out of him playing corner. Right, an athlete, when you're a killer athlete like that, you got to get the ball in their hand.
Okay, so what comp do you see him as in the NFL? You think he's Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb, Amon St. Brown, wide receiver material?
He can be.
Crazy? You know what's crazy? Every name you just say, put all of them together.
He can be.
Yeah.
He's all
of them combined.
I'm not saying that he's better than all of them combined. I'm saying that he has shown greatness in every aspect that they have. That every person that you just said, whatever they do good, he has done that good too. He has shown that he's not just an
he's not the number one wide receiver prospect in the college right now. I don't say that.
I think that's based personally,
and it's not. Based on the ESPN numbers.
That's
That's
true. He's like 10. He's like 9 or 10.
If Travis Hunter, shouts out to there's this dude named he's number 12, Bryant Westco. He played for Mithilonian.
Mm-hmm.
He reminds me of a young Travis Hunter. Now, granted, the Travis Hunter that I'm talking about was in high school. This dude's in college. Right, and he's doing his thing.
He's balling right now.
But he's balling. He's doing his thing.
Didn't Travis come out as the number one rated DB in high school?
I thought it was athlete.
He was. No, I think he was the number
one. I thought
it
was
DB and the number one receiver. So they gave him just the number one.
the athlete title.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. He was number one at both. Mm-hmm. But again, I bring up Brian Westco because he reminds me of Travis Hunter. And when I say like the skill level and everything like that, I personally think if Travis Hunter would have went to Georgia, Travis Hunter would have went to Alabama, Texas, I think we would see a different Travis Hunter. Mm-hmm. Numbers wise, I think he would be on seven catches, 248 yards, and 4 touchdowns. It's wild shit. Colorado, correct me if I'm wrong, was coming off of a losing season prior to Deion going there, right?
Yeah, they were like 1-11 or 1-10 or something like that.
Nobody wants to go there.
I think if you see a Travis Hunter in like an Ohio or somewhere around there, you'd see less catches, but about the same numbers.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but I think the numbers going to be even crazier.
Still great numbers.
Because at that time, now you got a 5-star lineman, a 5-star tackle, a 5-star center, a 4-star. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got beasts around you. That's not just, yeah, granted, Colorado is running on pure, you go in that locker room and hear Deion talking, tell me you don't feel, ooh, shit. Well, I'm about to, ooh, wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you've been to a locker room in a long time? Have you been to a locker room lately? Mm-hmm. And just go to a locker room and hear any speech. Like, just hear a passionate coach walk in. Hey, guys, it's game today. Serious game. We're going to go out here. I want y'all to have fun. All right? Have fun, guys. Today is the day. You like, oh, boy, you're going to be in the back of that. You know what I mean? You get live. I think that happens, man. Personally, I think that's what's gonna go on. But
Oregon's coaches like that, you can tell the type of coaches. But I also think that there's different styles of coaching.
It definitely
like
is.
Some coaches, you don't need that. Like some coaches have a
Nick Saban.
Yeah, I don't see Nick Saban there jumping on a chair.
Why? Because of his team. You're getting the best of the best. They already got that honed up from them. Back there, back home. I'm not even going for certain guys that you like, hey, man, what we think, man? He's 5-star athlete? Man, that's dope. Let's go talk to him. Oh, what do you mean he ain't in AP classes? Oh, he's not? Oh.
What do you mean a coach has to get him motivated to play?
He got to, yeah. What do you mean he missed practice?
Yeah, he's not motivated?
Not even that. What you ain't even got to tell us he missed practice. I sent the dude out there that told me he was at y'all boy practice and he ain't seen the guy. So when he make that call, hey, coach, he ain't out here. Wait. I'm gonna send you a picture of him. He not there? No, he ain't there, coach. I go talk to the coach. Hey man, where's this guy? Oh, he ain't there.
Shit, Nick Saban come in the living room, kid ready to run through the fucking house wall. That's Nick Saban.
You know what I'm saying? So like, for me, Nick Saban don't have that issue because he don't have to yell at nobody. He don't have to get nobody pumped up because you got caliber out there right in front of you. It's just there. You know what I'm saying? I think if Travis Hunter played on a team with caliber in front of him, caliber beside him, shall I say, you're looking at you wouldn't even want, like, why put him on defense? Ain't no point. Literally, ain't no point to it. Unless you just, man, you want to play like that?
All right, put him on offense, and here again, he got a slant but got hit wrong.
I'm not putting him on slants.
I'm just saying.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
All I know is to go back to what you said. He's been hurt on offense.
Yeah, he's majority of the time. If not every time.
So a play like that, I want to keep on the field. And I know that he's smart because I watched what he tackled. He ain't trying to play.
He going, yeah. Yeah. He going.
And his ball skills, like I said, is amazing. So, I mean, it's no bad choice in the matter.
I agree. I mean, shouts out to them
but
boys,
Jeanty
man.
playing running back for me.
Oh, yeah. What else he going to play?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
He just be standing there like this.
That part.
What? For real. I swear to God.
I'm not changing no stance. You ain't going to talk to old Blum.
Nothing. But he's gone. Man. Let him do it. Man. Yeah. Let him do it. Hey, do y'all remember that one dude? He transferred from another school, monster guy. He was a beast. I mean, I can't really get into particulars about it, but he had a girlfriend, and needless to say, he might have been looking for me at one point in time in my life. But
that's crazy.
Nah, for real. I'm saying that to say, y'all, this motherfucker was a monster.
He came from
a different school, and he had rushed for like 2,000 yards the previous year.
Who you talking about?
We talk about off camera. I tell you, you know what I mean? But
well, then crop this part out.
I'm not cropping it out.
What's the initials in?
Damn, man.
Crazy, bro. Oh, you talking about with With the H?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You know,
it'll come together.
Yeah, right after this, I'm
You
gonna put it together.
It'll come together.
Lil Bro sing that track star song, really?
See, now boys giving out too much info.
Well, you gotta be the detective.
You do, but
Biodegradable. What do you say?
brown paper towels.
Brown paper bag, man.
Yeah. Oh, I brought him up because that dude was a monster. And one day he was like, he had came from a different school. And he was like, rushed for like 2,000 yards or some shit like that the year before. He was
He
like,
never smiled either.
Never. This motherfucker was
He
doing.
got packed out real quick. Hey, we were ignorant in school. Yeah, he wouldn't try no funny shit. I don't remember the guy's name, but
I don't remember his name either. But I remember when the boys was like, man, if he ever find out, boy,
yeah, because we seen him.
I ain't gonna help you.
We seen him at the Howard and Johnsons, man.
Ooh,
remember that?
Jesus.
Yeah, we got to talk about this because
You don't remember the Howard and Johnsons?
Yeah. I have a hotel in the city for the people that don't know.
Yeah.
But hey man, we're gonna get out of here before I say anything else crazy. Shouts out to you, baby.
Whole lot of love.
She know what I'm talking about. Oh boy, trying to get shit ruined, shut down. Have a
Both of them.
Oh my god. That happened. I got to
close.
I gotta go Rambo. But appreciate you coming in.
Man, 100%, my guy. You know it, man. Whole bunch of love, man.
Shouts out to him, man. MP
7, y'all know it.
Oh, boys don't even know about the 7.
Man.
Original 7.
7.
Who was original 7? Andrew.
Yeah.
Me.
Yep.
You.
Yep.
Hines.
EJ.
Dave
Paul.
Nah, it was Joshua Starks.
He got 7 out.
He got 7 out.
He got 7 out. We put Fleming.
With Flynn back dog. Flynn was.
Flynn was just standing there. It was a man.
Yeah.
I forget if it was like.
He was in the cafeteria too, baby. Get you out.
Drew them out, man. 7 them up. Get out.
Get out. You 7 up. You out.
You 7'd up, man. You got the click, man. He like, I don't care. All right, go ahead.
What up,
Flynn 7 down.
Hell yeah.
Real
for
life. For life. We didn't put in no work.
Hey, you remember the old day we had?
No Jonesing.
Yeah,
no throw day activities.
Hey, that's just MP's homeboy. We all fuck with him, but he.
That's my guy.
Dog.
Shout out to Flynn, man.
Big facts.
Big shout out.
Oh, man. Hey, man. Well,
before we leave, can we talk about Throw Day? You remember the Throw Day?
Man, I was telling my kids today about Throw Day,
got
bro.
Pictures.
My kids and my old lady.
Like that daily.
That's crazy how we started that.
Yes, we did.
I don't know. I ain't never seen anybody else in the world do that shit.
Nah, that shit was random too.
Just a random. Dress up throw on Friday.
Random. And you know the crazy part?
People trying to mimic us afterwards.
They did. It was lame.
So
super lame.
Boys, real life went overboard.
Yeah.
Like I went in my mind, I'm like, oh man,
bro, I grew my hair out for 2 months. For one day.
I remember. For one Throw Day. Remember, I had a high heel on with a Michael Myers boot on the other foot.
Carl had that jersey. I had a Sean Kemp with a flannel and a camel pack on. With some tights. Sign my tights.
Shine the tights.
Man, boys out there wild.
Rendell was too cool for school.
Who?
Rendell.
Who? What was he talking about? I'm trying to figure out.
Rendell Hill.
Star Crunch.
Crunch.
Got you. Crunch.
That's how we should have ended it. See?
Nah,
that's why we should have.
You're right. But Star Crunch, it was a joke. The dude wasn't the most attractive guy.
Yeah, that shit on that ID card.
Yeah, them boys had
Star Crunch is crazy.
Andrew Davis, man. That boy slid a Star Crunch down the table and said, "This is you." And I had a smiley face on it. Thus the name began. And that name preceded him. You know what I'm saying? Far preceded him than who he really was.
Still till today.
Man, I don't even know what it calls that.
I didn't know his real name until he just said it. I thought it was Star Crunch.
First name Star.
We're gonna find out what it is real quick. You about to pull up that boy John Wick over there.
Oh shit, man. That's rude. That's rude, man. Oh, that was rude. Hey man, we're gonna get out of here before we say anything else. Shouts out to the class of 04, man.
Big shout out.
Texas, man, we holding it down. Shouts out to them people coming. King Dano, D Broski, BrosTalk, we out of here. Show them.
Another session with the bros. BrosTalk. Where the beer's ice cold.